So we are in a month into the Penguins off season. Been a while since I made a Pens video, but I figured I'd come on here and just give a little bit of a statement opinion of mine as, like I said, a month into the off season, and I think one position of need that this franchise needs to, I really think, complement Sid in his swan song of his career. Could very well be, and something that could replace a big loss for what we had. What's going on, everybody? I am Mac, back with another video. As always, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram, link down in the box below. So while the Pens, I mean, they can't really fully rebuild just because the way Ron Hextall just completely screwed the pooch with us. I think one of the biggest questions that the Pens need to ask themselves, or at least start asking themselves, is who's going to be the number one left winger. Because you take a look at, the impact of the Jake Guentzel trade. Like it or not, Jake Guentzel ain't come back here. All right. But it's a good opportunity for the Pens to see what they have either with the team that they can experiment with or what they could possibly get in the draft. But I'm just going to go by the assumption by with what we already have. And a lot of people were saying Riley Smith should be up there. I don't really know, but I mean he does have the veteranship that could definitely be forthcoming with it, and it can complement Sid, but I really don't know if you want Riley Smith to be there. My personal opinion, you got to get youthful, and you got to get someone younger to get that leadership role going. And I think Drew O'Connor should really be that guy with the Pens here, because in the games where Drew O'Connor was playing on that left side, on that left wing, he did make the most of it with Brian Rust, and he made a really good impression. I mean, the breakaways were prevalent. The breakaways were starting to become huge for us. It really did get Sidney Crosby moving a whole lot. And you could just tell that by the chemistry that those two had. It was a big contributing factor as to why Sid was able to have the season that he had. Physicality is always a good, driving force with it. And this guy, Drew O'Connor, while he only ended up with 16 goals on the season, the thing is, you got to be able to look at what he did over a short sample size too, and he had a lot of momentum. While, yes, he does play real good defense and he had a plus rating, here's the thing about his 16 goals. 7 of them came in the final month of the season. And that was a big reason why the Pens found that rhythm and they found that mojo with the offense. Even though, I think everybody would have loved to see this team in the playoffs. I think that maybe they could have given the Rangers a run for their money. Who am I kidding? The Rangers are a juggernaut right now. But I'm just saying, who knows what this team could be to fill up on that left side if you just decide to go with Drew O'Connor. And it's like these games where you're putting them in there, they were huge games. And he was, no one can convince me otherwise that this guy was not the best forward on the team during the final stretch of the season. No one can convince me of that. Because even when he didn't score, his presence was felt. Even when he wasn't getting points, the team played with some kind of momentum. The versatility, the physicality, the leadership, the speed. And that's why I'm saying if you got to go with one guy on this team that I think is capable of filling in that left winger role, I think it's got to be Drew O'Connor. And I think he's a really good centerpiece and a really good fill-in for the loss of Jake Guentzel. For as bad of a loss as it was, I think Drew O'Connor can really be that guy going forward for us. But let me know what you instinct down in the comments below. What do you think the Pens should do with the left side? I am Mac checking on out for the day. Have a good one, everybody.